Hello, wonderful listeners, big and small. As the day settles down and the stars begin to twinkle, it's time for a very special story. A story about a magical forest, a brave little creature, and a light that shines brightest from within. So snuggle in, get comfortable, and let's journey together to the Whispering Woods. In the heart of the Whispering Woods lived a curious fox cub named Leo. Leo had soft, russet fur, bright, inquisitive eyes, and a heart full of wonder. Every night, he'd gaze up at the vast, twinkling sky, especially at the guiding star, the brightest star of them all. His parents, wise old foxes, had told him stories of how the guiding star held the secrets to a happy and fulfilled life. But Leo also heard other whispers in the woods, whispers of doubt, of fear, and of comparing oneself to others. He saw bigger, faster animals, and sometimes he felt very small and unsure. How will I ever find my path? How will I ever be as brave and clever as the others? He'd often wonder. One morning, Leo decided it was time to seek his own answers. He packed a small lunch of berries and set off, deeper into the Whispering Woods than he'd ever been. As he tiptoed along, he saw Barnaby Badger, a usually gruff creature, struggling to carry a huge pile of sweet, ripe berries. Barnaby grumbled and groaned, dropping berries everywhere. Leo felt a little nervous. Barnaby could be intimidating. But then he remembered his mother's words. A kind heart is a strong heart. Taking a deep breath, Leo approached. "Excuse me, Barnaby, may I help you with those berries? They look very heavy." Barnaby's eyes widened. No one had ever offered to help him before. Together, they gathered all the berries, and Leo even helped Barnaby carry them back to his burrow. Barnaby, still a bit gruff, mumbled a "thank you," but Leo could see a new sparkle in his eyes. Even a small act of kindness can make a big difference, can't it? And sometimes, helping others helps us feel good too. This reminds us that true strength isn't just about physical might, but about the courage to offer compassion even when it feels uncomfortable or inconvenient. It's in these moments that we connect with others and reinforce our own values. Leo continued on his journey, feeling a little lighter, a little braver. Soon he came to a part of the woods where the path was overgrown and blocked by several fallen branches. It looked impossible to get through. He tried pushing one branch, then another. He tried squeezing past, but there was no room. Frustration began to bubble inside him. Maybe I should just turn back. This is too hard, he thought. But then he remembered his father's words. Challenges are just opportunities in disguise. He looked closer. He saw a tiny gap, just big enough for him to squeeze through if he really believed he could. He took a deep breath, squeezed his eyes shut, and pushed with all his might. It was a tight squeeze, but Leo made it. He emerged on the other side, a little disheveled, but beaming with pride. He hadn't given up, and because of his perseverance, he had found a way forward. Sometimes, when things are tricky, it feels like giving up is the easiest way. But if we keep trying, even just a little bit, we might surprise ourselves with what we can do. This highlights the importance of resilience. Life will always present obstacles. The real growth happens not when we avoid them, but when we learn to navigate them, to adapt and to persist even when the path is unclear. Every challenge overcome builds our internal strength and confidence. Finally, Leo reached a beautiful clearing, bathed in sunlight. Other animals were there too, showing off their amazing skills. Squeaky Squirrel was zipping up trees faster than the wind, and Bouncy Bunny was digging burrows in mere seconds. Leo watched them, and a familiar feeling of doubt crept in. He wasn't the fastest climber or the quickest digger. What made him special? He looked down, feeling a little sad. Then he noticed something beautiful that the others seemed to miss: a tiny, rare star blossom peeking out from under a fern. Its petals shimmered with all the colors of the rainbow, but it was so small it was almost hidden. The other animals were too busy showing off their big skills to notice its quiet beauty. Leo, with his keen fox senses, gently sniffed the blossom. It had a delicate, sweet scent. He knew then that his own unique way of seeing and experiencing the world was special. He didn't need to be like Squeaky or Bouncy. He was Leo, and that was enough. We are all different, and that's what makes us so wonderful. You don't have to be like anyone else. Just be you, and that's the best you can be. This is a crucial lesson in self-acceptance and embracing individuality. In a world that often encourages comparison, recognizing and valuing our unique strengths and perspectives is paramount. Our true value doesn't lie in outperforming others, but in authentically being ourselves and appreciating the quiet beauty and contributions we uniquely bring. As the sun began to set, painting the sky with hues of orange and purple, the guiding star began to twinkle, brighter than ever. Leo looked up at it, then he looked down at his own paws. He thought about Barnaby the badger and how helping him felt so good. He thought about squeezing through the branches and how proud he felt for not giving up. And he thought about the tiny star blossom and how he had seen its beauty when no one else had. Suddenly, a warm glow spread through Leo's chest. It wasn't just the light from the guiding star in the sky, it was a light from within him. He understood now. The guiding star wasn't just a point in the sky. It was a symbol of the compassion, perseverance, and unique spirit that lived inside him all along. It was his inner compass, guiding him not with a loud voice, but with a gentle whisper. The most important light isn't always outside. Sometimes it's the kindness, bravery, and specialness that shine right inside you. The external search for answers often leads us back to our own internal wisdom. The guiding star represents our innate moral compass and unique potential. It reminds us that purpose and direction are not found solely in external validation or achievements, but in cultivating our character and embracing our authentic selves, guided by our own inner compass. Leo walked home under the brilliant stars, feeling a warmth he'd never known. He didn't feel small anymore. He felt capable, kind, and unique. He knew that life would still have challenges, but he also knew that he carried his own guiding star right inside his heart, ready to light his way. So, my little stars, remember Leo's journey. Be kind to others, never give up, and always remember how wonderful and special you are, just the way you are. Your own light will always guide you. And for our grown-up listeners, Leo's adventure is a gentle reminder. We often spend our lives searching for external validation, comparing ourselves to others, or fearing failure. This story invites us to look inward, to recognize the inherent goodness, resilience, and unique qualities we already possess, to nurture our character and live authentically, guided by our own inner compass. Thank you for joining us on this journey to the Whispering Woods. May your dreams be sweet, and may your inner guiding star shine brightly tonight and every night. Good night, everyone.